Nice. I just knocked all my targets down. Oh, we'll get that guy though. What did I tell you? I could see him. Hello, comrades. This is Hickok45 bringing you something I've not really shot much. That is the Tokarev. Yes, comrades, quite an interesting piece. You may have shot one, you may have seen one or held one. I have not had a lot of experience with it, but I'm enjoying this one. A viewer lent this to us, and it's quite an interesting pistol. So let's take a little look. And but before we do, guess what? I need to shoot another magazine. I just need to. I'm not sure why. It's just too much fun. Romanian Tokarev. All right. TTC. Feels pretty good. Recoil is very light. If you've never fired the 7.62 by 25 pistol cartridge, it's a light recoiling cartridge. It's very, very fast. It's very powerful. It's known for being powerful. A little bit in the category, I guess, of the 357 SIG. Relies on velocity, I guess, as much as anything. Not that heavy a bullet, but it is very, very fast. That's 85 grain, 90 grain bullets, that kind of weight range, but trucking along out there at, I don't know, 1,400 feet per second or something. So, interesting piece of hardware. This takes us back into the Cold War, these old guns. This one's a Romanian, the TTC model. It was, licensed out to lots of different countries, mostly the Warsaw Pact countries, and I think Asia, Africa. So, I mean, I think it's 50 different countries use this thing. So, that's what makes it interesting. The fact that it was used in so many places for such a long period of time, from the 1930s, early 30s, all the way up to the mid 60s, this thing was carried. Maybe some people still carrying it because it's not a bad shooter. As I've looked at these over the years, I thought, well, there's one of those old Cold War pieces, clunkers. Who would really want one of those? But this thing actually, and I'm not blowing smoke, it actually feels good in the hand. It's really kind of a copy of John Browning's the FN 1903. As you look at it, if you're familiar with that, and we may take it apart here, and you'll see that it also borrows from the 1911 in terms of the drop link system on the barrel and the way it comes apart for the most part. So I don't know if good old John Browning spent some time over there having vodka with Fedor Tokarev or not, but somehow it ended up looking a little bit like some of good old John Browning's creations. Of course, if you're going to copy somebody, who better to copy than good old John Browning? But I don't love really hot, light cartridges generally, and especially in a handgun. But I have to say, it's pretty interesting and fun to shoot because you don't really feel much recoil at all. It's almost like shooting a 22 or something, yet you do have some punch. You really do. And it just doesn't recoil much. And it feels good. It looks like it would be really awkward to hold, doesn't it? It just really does. Like, wow. How'd you like to have to carry that or rely on that? But it actually feels pretty good. I really don't. You can tell whether it's hitting or not. One thing I've discovered with it too is that fast bullet. It's so fast that you don't hear it hit the steel sometimes when your ears are plugged like mine are right now. You don't get that loud bong. All right. Speaking of loud bongs, you won't hear one, but maybe you can tell. Let's take it on out to the gong. I think that's what the Russians did with them. They trained at 80 yards. Now I hear the ringing. Yeah. You notice it doesn't take long getting there. buddy. I think I see those hits towards the top. Interesting. Let's try, you know, I have noticed one thing. Oh, there we go. If you notice, the magazine wants to kind of hold up or hang up just a little bit if the slide is back, which makes no sense, does it? But it will go in. You just have to force it, punch it with a hammer, kick it. Well, I don't know if I can hit an animal or not. I don't know if it'll knock it over. Let's try a pig. Ooh, sure did. Huh. And if it knocks a ram over, I'll be surprised. I think I hit it once. Okay, let's try that turkey up there. A little dust. I think I have another mag. Yeah, more ammo. Let's try this. Yeah. Not sure what that is. The owner just recently got in 2 extra magazines. It might be the 2 he ordered that he just got in yesterday before I picked it up from him. It might be those 2 that act that way. I don't know. All right. See? You could even turkey hunt with this thing. That's probably one thing the Russians did with it. Alright, those are pretty hard to knock down with anything. Alright, pretty interesting gun.